Willow, episode 6. This is a good episode, I think, and I say that because I it has the elements I've really enjoyed in these last few episodes, but it also has all the elements I didn't, and I'm not really sure how to feel about it. So basically, in this episode, all of our characters are in these little cages, and and then the other group of people are trying to get them out, and yeah. I like this episode because we got like these. It feels very typical '80s fantasy with the orc looking characters. Like they look like orcs from Lord of the Rings. I'm sorry, but yeah, those type looking characters. And and we see spoilers. Mad Mardigan returns, and a lot of people have been really upset with how they've treated Mad Mardigan throughout the show, which is to say that it was this very famous character, probably the second most famous character from the first movie. Val Kilmer can't play that character anymore. He's not in very good health. To do that, very unfortunate. But the way they got rid of that character is they just said he just died off screen, and like at first glance that's shitty, right? Because us fans want to see the sequel. We want to know what happens next, and then you're just like, oh, he died off screen. Don't really go into that much. I knew from people who had seen the early episodes that there was more to the story here. I didn't know what it was exactly, so I was just waiting to see. And so, like, a lot of these people immediately just jumping on it and attacking it are exactly what's wrong with fandom these days, where it's you have a show that's being attacked because of a political reason, which is to say that Willow is a woke show or whatever the hell, like whatever you guys want to say about it, right? People are going out and attacking it and throwing a temper tantrum about it, and they're using anything they can to attack it, and you're watching it going, well, if you just wait and see the rest of the story, it might be a bit better. Which is not to say it's perfect. First of all, Mad Mardigan is in this episode, and most of the characters who are related to him don't have as big of a reaction as you think they would. And that's part of the dialogue, the script, and the acting at points. It's very awkward in this episode and stilted at many points, along with the direction, which is very off. And also the actor doesn't look much like Val Kilmer. I guess he looks like a slightly older Val Kilmer, but like he doesn't look like Val Kilmer. Which is really fortunate because you can't really get an actor that looks like Val Kilmer. Val Kilmer is a phenomenal actor, and God, his recent health in years has just been very depressing to witness as a fan. But it's just unfortunate. I don't really know how to feel about this episode. I liked the '80s fantasy aesthetic here. I liked a couple of the character moments, but for the most part, it's got a very clunky direction and got some bad writing to it, and just odd creative choices. Like at the end of this episode, once again we end with a rock song or like a pop song. It is just the worst one yet. They play Good Vibrations by the Beach Boys, and I was like, good vibrations. I'm sorry, but I was like, what the fuck? It's just not right. I don't know what we're doing here. This show's very odd and a very mixed bag, and I wish it just was better. But I'm also like not hating the show like some people are. I'm enjoying the episodes, and I want to see how it all ends. And I have a feeling that if this season ends very conclusively, like it just ends, the story's over, and maybe they leave like one or two plot threads hanging, like, hey, season 2. But I think if it ends well enough, this show will be canceled. Because I don't know how, in a world where Dark Crystal Age of Resistance got canceled, the fucking Willow show is gonna survive, if you get what I mean.